Hey, RetconRaider here, and welcome back to Xenonauts 2, Early Access Milestone 3. And unfortunately, I logged back in, and almost immediately, that ship we spotted was back outside of our operational zone. I guess it must have just come in at the very, very edge. Which is unfortunate. You know, I really would have liked to shoot that thing down, but then again, now that we know they're active, I imagine it's just a matter of time before we see more. Yes, there we go. Alright, let's do this. Oh, yes, and let's make sure it's over land. Otherwise, it'll just sink into the ocean. I should also note that there is an air combat system implemented, but apparently it's still very rough around the edges. I have been strongly advised to avoid it when possible. So we'll just stick with auto-resolve for now. So how do we... Oh. No survivors, so I guess we're just automatically recovering material. I mean, that's good, but also at the same time I was all hopped up for our first UFO crash site. Oh, and a ship report. UFO probe. Commander, this is quite the occasion. It's not every day that one is presented with the opportunity to study a captured extraterrestrial vessel. An intact version of this probe would no doubt be a veritable treasure trove of scientific discovery. But, alas, we have only the mangled remains of one that has struck the ground at several hundred kilometers per hour. The wreckage is nonetheless fascinating. The vessel is primarily constructed from mundane titanium, but we have also extracted a small quantity of more exotic materials from within the hull, presumably representing the remnants of destroyed electronics. Intriguingly, the quantum signals given off by the probe are curiously small compared to those previously recorded, suggesting it is more compact, or at least lighter, than other UFOs. It may well be unmanned. No indication can be found within the wreckage of a crew, nor any life support systems. The primary armament seems to be a laser cannon. Damage patterns on our interceptor suggest the weapon is capable of blasting a hole right through an aircraft, yet the relatively rugged construction of an Angel can withstand numerous such hits. Indeed, one suspects this craft was simply not built for combat. Recordings suggest it is slow, poorly armored, and lacks maneuverability. Now that we possess a reliable method of detecting them, these alien probes should be easy targets for our interceptors. Right, so these things basically have no chance of a UFO crash site mission. Since they're unmanned, there'd be no one there to fight. They're basically just small but relatively easy sources of alloy. Though I suppose with just one interceptor right now, that does make it risky to go after these probes. Since, of course, now it's tied up in repairs. We really do need to get more funding going. And here we go. VIP extraction. The cleaners are attempting to eliminate a journalist who has been investigating their activities. Rescuing them may provide us with more information about the structure of the cleaner organization. Plus 15% cleaner progress. Yeah, let's do it. That'll actually bump us over halfway there. And once again, you can obviously see I've already prepped a team for dispatch. We've got some new names in the mix, as well as two of our new veterans, Taliesin and Roman. Tally actually requested a longer name, but unfortunately I couldn't fit it. Ooh. Xenobiology. Our universe appears to contain an unimaginable number of different environments in which life might evolve, permitting any potential extraterrestrial beings a dizzying array of weird and wonderful forms. Indeed, some of these could be so profoundly strange that scientists may struggle to recognize them as living creatures at all, thus making the uncanny resemblance between humanity and our alien adversaries deeply suspicious. These similarities are obvious even at their most basic level. Common foes such as sectons are humanoid bipeds with familiar musculoskeletal organ systems, who even appear capable of breathing our atmosphere, at least for a time. One possible explanation is that life may actually only emerge in a very narrow set of circumstances. If so, every creature in our universe would have arisen on a planet closely resembling our own, thus making them likely to evolve into somewhat familiar forms. Yet this seems scientifically improbable, and I have come to suspect something more sinister is at play. Exactly what this might be remains unclear. I simply lacked sufficient data to meaningfully speculate about the topic. Performing more detailed autopsies on recovered alien corpses may help reveal the truth. However, as riddling enemies with bullets rather limits their value as research specimens, capturing extraterrestrials alive would also likely benefit my work. I have created the stun gun to assist this process. Although less powerful than the stun baton, it does permit your soldiers to incapacitate enemies from beyond melee range. Please consider it a subtle hint as to where your priorities should lie. Will do. You know, I'd be annoyed at your snark, but I really want those stun guns. Also, immediate access to interrogation and autopsy projects. Nice. Interrogation grants a damage bonus, as well as an improved training rate? Huh. Well, that does sound important. We did just queue up those new training facilities. Ah, man. I do want to get the new weapon and armor projects going, but we also just don't have much in the way of alloy just yet. Yeah, let's just start with the interrogation. We have to coast on conventional weapons for a while longer anyway. That damage bonus will come in handy. And squad on site. Our soldiers have located the VIP being hunted by cleaner forces. We must keep them alive as we fight back to our dropship for extraction. Cleaner operatives are already present in the area, and significant reinforcements will be arriving shortly. Safely move VIP to extraction. Not possible to win via elimination. Reinforcements will spawn continuously from turn 7. Good to know. And aborting before reaching the evac zone causes loss of strike team. Harsh, but yeah, makes sense. Commander, I've been tracking a journalist in the local area, investigating cleaner activity. Unfortunately, it seems they were onto him. He's made it to the rendezvous point with your soldiers, but the cleaners are closing in. Get him back to the dropship alive. That information could help us. Will do. You are about to play a night mission. A mission will take place at night if the mission site is in darkness on the geoscape. Night missions have additional rules around illumination, reduces sight range of units. All soldiers have been issued flares. These are thrown like grenades and provide a source of light. Noted. Okay, well that's a hassle, but we'll figure it out. No enemies in sight. Lots of structures. Best bet is to get indoors. Oh, and there we go. Contact. Take him out. Oh, my goodness. Also, maybe take them out? Wow, this escalated quickly. Oh, and of course that guy's perfectly placed to be at a weird angle. Target down. But now Roman is lagging behind. We'll have to account for that when we're moving everyone else. Let's keep clearing targets. Nice tag. Finish him off. Hey, Nolan. Off to a good start here. Hopefully that trend continues. I think we'll try to breach that door there. We're already kind of angling for it anyway. We can also use that ladder, get a guy or two up top. I mean, the biggest thing here is we have to keep moving. We already have our snipers lagging behind. They're the ones who will go up top. The rest will get set up around the door here. Breach next round. Then start sweeping room to room. Guess we should take some pot shots here. Nice. Oh. Nicely done, Doves. And Kazorm. Launcher's not really ideal for this. Well, actually, could we... Oh, no, let's not do that. Though once we're inside, the launcher might be useful for making an exit. Alright, just hold. Oh, nice. Double nice. Triple nice. Quadruple nice combo. Fantastic. Who was that? Was that Tally? No, Zarmal. Nicely done, Zarmal. Check side. No pings. Push in. Oh, we've got so much ground to cover. We'll get this one on rear. Cover our backs. Let's get some guys up top. Ugh, McLeod. We gotta get you trained up, bud. Bulk out those time units. Alright, we'll do Kazorm and both snipers up top. That'll actually make it a lot easier for Kazorm to cut loose with that launcher. We'll get Bloody up there too. Good to have a medic on hand. And snipers moving up. Oop. One on our flank, taking pot shots at McLeod. Get eyes on. There he be. Get out of here. And push up. Oh, dear. Eesh. That's slightly nerve-wracking. No visual. Interesting, he can see us, but we can't see him. Though, I mean, if he is rocking a submachine gun from this range at night, not really much of a threat. And breach. Got the drop on 2 targets. Nice. And that was the breaking window we heard. Wonder if we can actually get out through that. Well, first things first, let's clear these 2 out. Tally? Oh, nice. Well, now we can definitely get out that way. How convenient. Thank you, Nolan. Room clear. Bring up the VIP. We'll get him squished over in the corner here. Safely entrenched away from those doors. Which I would like to clear, but that's not really practical at this point. We'll just have the Clone Ranger here. Keep them covered. Okay, your move. Nice. Yeah, see? Nothing to worry about. Just your average mook with a low-end SMG. And signs of enemy movement. That would be why. Target down. Hug cover. And let's clear the room he came out of. Room seems clear. And let's get a peek outside. Target's in sight, but no good line of fire. Ah. Fair. Let's go heavy. Nice. No kill, but still. Let's see, can we get Roman close enough? Not enough AP. Alright, we'll just hunker down. Maybe bloody? No, no. That guy is just very awkwardly positioned. Prep for next round. And here we go. Hostile in sight. Hey! It's our mall. Nicely done. And this guy. Lovely. Which... oh gosh, no. I was going to say that hopefully gives us a clear shot to the evac, but we're still like halfway across the map. And enemy in sight. Yeah, we're definitely not hitting the evac in... oh gosh, 2 more rounds. Nice. We'll have to weather a wave of reinforcements or two, but I think we're doing okay. Shame we can't commandeer the snowmobiles. Sadly, I don't think Xenonauts allows for manned vehicles. I mean, obviously there are vehicles. That's why there's a garage facility, but I think those are all self-contained, like in classic XCOM. Like their own autonomous, basically robot units that don't gain XP or progress like normal soldiers do. Which is a shame. I just always have an aversion to filling out squad space with any unit that can't actually progress, you know? Sounded like a door? Oh, yep, there he is. Oof, yeah, that's a tricky shot. Let's widen our window. Nice. Ah. Would have liked to take the desk out too, but we got this. McLeod, nice. I was worried he wasn't actually going to be able to contribute. That lower TU has made things a bit tricky for him. But hey, nice tag. Not sure we can finish him off. But we'll hope we can tag him with reflex fire. Just hunker down. Protect that VIP. You know what? Screw it. Nolan. Sometimes you just gotta take charge. Oh. Hello. And hello to you as well. Ooh. Nolan's shield out. And reinforcements on site. Oh dear, those Those are definitely not mooks. Alright, we gotta book it. Knock these two out. Hug cover. Nice. Now the other one. Oh, jeez, those guys are right on top of us. That guy also looks different. Pardon? Yeah, that guy is visibly wearing a vest, so I think we're seeing two new tiers here. A moderate tier armored troop with slightly better skills. And then we've got the actual full-blown cleaners, the ones in the clean suits with, I assume, full-blown assault rifles. Let's get eyes up top. Risky move, but we've got to keep tabs. Man, if we didn't have reinforcements bearing down on us, I'd make a grab for that vest guy, haul him back onto the chopper, just so we could get some new research banked. But as it stands, we just really can't take that chance. VIP's priority, as is survival of the raiders. Fingers crossed. Yeah, that's gotta be an SMG. Double-handed grip, lighter firing sound. And full sprint. Oh, so close. Ah, shit. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. There was no way we were all making it this round anyway. Keep pushing. And clear this guy. Which is simple enough. The problem is doing it without overextending. Hold. Goodbye. Well, we're definitely not capping him now. That opportunity is missed. Oh, man, I feel so exposed here, but we gotta make do. Alright, Raiders. Try not to die. Oh. Wow. Honestly, I really thought we'd have contact, but I am not going to question it. We'll just tuck in. And there's our contact. Move, move. Yeah, we're stuck here one more round, but hopefully we can hold out. Oh boy. And here we go. Oh, we're good. Raiders, we are leaving. And mission complete. Fantastic. Yeah, not gonna lie. That was getting pretty tense towards the end there, but we just barely eked it out with relatively minor casualties. I think it was just Nolan. We'll get a gander momentarily. Oh, right. Zarmal took a minor ding too, but look at that. They both pulled multiple medals. Gold Star plus Crux Solaris. That's actually pretty crazy. Zarmal is one of our rescued veterans, but Nolan, I think Nolan was brand new. I think he's one of the new recruits we just brought in. Cleaner Operations. Hey, Commander. Good work recovering all this data. I'm still sifting through it, but we're making steady progress towards unraveling the structure of the Cleaner network. The bad news is that it's a lot harder than I expected. They're using almost a dozen obscure but highly classified government intelligence agencies to disguise their operations and hide their chain of command. Realistically, we need to assume these agencies have been subverted and are fully under alien control. How extraterrestrial influence reaches this deep, I'm not sure, but I certainly don't like the implications. Although digging into classified entities isn't easy, I've seen enough to suggest we're dealing with potentially thousands of cleaners. They largely work in small field teams that receive orders and supplies directly from their commanders, operating independently of any other teams in the area. This structure ensures a captured agent cannot compromise the wider organization, but has its own vulnerabilities. Eliminating the commanders would effectively knock out cleaner operations in the entire region. Their field teams would be left without orders, starved of supplies, and unable to link up with one another. This gives us the outline of a plan. Locate the cleaner leadership, then decapitate their whole organization. Unfortunately, we need to find their headquarters first. But if you keep capturing the data I need, we'll get there soon enough. Fair enough. Yeah, we can certainly do that. That actually also reminds me we need to get some stun guns going. Meant to do that earlier, but I got sidetracked by the new research project. Thankfully, no special materials needed, just cash and time. Let's go with 4. We'll toss them to all our shield guys. Swap out pistols if we have to. And then I'll take care of all this stuff off screen. Though I will rename our interceptors. Raider 1. Not the most original name, but certainly more suitable. Ooh, hangar complete at Excommunicado. Though now the question is, how do I actually get a Sky Ranger over there? I guess build it at Phoenix Point and then transfer? Oof. We also really don't have the expendable cash for a new transport right now. So yeah, I guess that'll have to wait for at least a while longer. We could sell some stuff. I'm just really kind of trying to avoid that. At least until we absolutely have to. Stun guns done. Oh, Interrogation Secton. Our captured Secton is a curious creature in many regards. Although it has demonstrated a range of emotional states since being placed within the containment tube, it does not appear particularly interested in communication. This may be due to physiology rather than obstinacy, as Sectons have underdeveloped vocal cords, and I believe their intelligence may be primarily oriented toward spatial awareness and problem-solving. If these creatures are indeed telepathic, one suspects our prisoner may not understand we are trying to communicate at all. Indeed, interviews with your soldiers suggest that Sectons become incredibly deadly opponents when encountered alongside Scions. Something we haven't actually encountered before. Something that may arise from the capability to telepathically exchange visual data. If so, it would hardly be a surprise to see their accuracy increase when around such creatures. Testing revealed our captive is capable of quickly solving complex assembly puzzles, even when presented with presumably unfamiliar tools and mechanical components. I suspect it enjoys this. On one occasion, we observed the Secton dismantle a completed puzzle and immediately solve it again, using a more efficient method. My suspicion is that these creatures evolved as pack hunters, but have since found a role in extraterrestrial society performing complex manual work. I certainly consider them superior to our own engineers, given the speed and precision with which they seem to work, and the blissful silence in which they do it. Yeah, they certainly seem like sick tons of fun. Let's chop one up. 2 days, I think we can spare that. Then we'll get one of these other equipment projects going. Though, like I said before, our big limiting factor there is going to be alloy. We barely have any, at least until we start getting proper UFO crash sites. UFO 2. Probe or scout ship? Well, let's find out. Ah, probe. Fair enough. That's still 5 alloy. We'll take it. Though we are beating the crap out of our one and only interceptor here. Oh, and there's our first training center. Though that is not enough to cover our entire roster just yet. Yeah, we need to get a second one up and running. That'll bump our training cap to 24 plus 2 for adjacency. We also need to get one up and running over at Excommunicado, though I suppose that is a lesser concern than actually getting another Sky Ranger running, and another interceptor. Oh, there's so many things to buy, and we have so little to offer in return. Alright, well, I'll mull on that off-screen. Honestly, I imagine we just have to suffer for a while until we run a few more missions. Soak up more resources. Maybe I should have grabbed the guns off those mooks we killed during that VIP mission. Well, no. We barely got out of there before the reinforcements were on us. Anyway. Obviously I've got some bookkeeping, so this feels like a good place to call it. We'll hit the pause button for now. I'll take care of that stuff off screen. And we will pick up here next time. See you then. Oh, and special thanks to the Raiders, the fine folks who help make these videos possible, including but not limited to Revenant, Alois, CrowkingLoR, Dragon Matrix 7, Drakiith, V23, EgonAlter, Exsellsior, Gottlieb, James Trimmier, Kazorm, Mark Giemza, Nathan Welch Jr., OverlordPherom, RandomPassrby, RobbyB, Tomasz Piątkowski, Triphoppenskip, and Valinrook. Thanks for your support, guys. That said, if you'd also like to help support the channel, then feel free to push the buttons that do the things. Trust me, it does make a difference. Or you could even check out the PayPal, the Patreon, the Nexus GG, or the YouTube memberships. Links are in the description.